Does anyone know why no matter how hard Banner tries to wake the Hulk, he remains unfazed? Is this his new meditation technique? Tony decides to step in himself, giving a light pat on his chest like he's prepping for a stand-up routine. A flashy nanotech suit instantly spreads over him, ready to face a mischievous Dark Star. Tony raises the shield effortlessly, counters beautifully. 4 curved devices pop out, laser cannon joints, sending Dark Star hundreds of meters. What a stunner! Banner watches in awe, almost wishing to be a spectator, but Tony loses his footing and gets sent flying by Dark Star. Banner is still trying to summon the Hulk. Talk about persistence. The result is predictable. Tony is unceremoniously invited off stage by Dark Star. Just as Tony hits the ground, Spidey swings in to block the attack, but together they're like playing hide and seek, with Dark Star clearly winning and Tony about to log off. Old Wang swiftly opens a portal, sending Tony to the Arctic, like playing rhythm games. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange isn't as lucky, taken by Wang, becoming missing. Spidey fires his useful to rescue the Doctor, but ends up aboard the ship. In the chaos, Banner picks up Tony's phone and dials Captain America. Spidey swings higher outside the ship, breaks the atmosphere, almost fainting from lack of oxygen. A space cardiac event. Just in time, Tony calls forth the latest spider suit, cheering each other on. It's a wonderful duet of technology and bravery. Listen, the spider suit smells like a new car, surely invoking the pleasant scent of a fresh ride. Then, they successfully infiltrate the ship, while Doctor Strange is being controlled by one with countless needles, looking quite innocent. Little did they know, Tony and Spidey are secretly watching, and Spidey has a light bulb moment, boosting his IQ. Tony fires a bomb that blows a big hole into the ship, with one and the Doctor getting sucked out. At the last moment, Spidey fires his useful and catches the Doctor, unlocking a new feature in this. After rescuing the Doctor, Tony quickly seals the hole with nanomaterial, leaving Wanda as a space wanderer. Then Tony decides it's time to invade Thanos' hometown, gearing up for a surprise attack. The trio agrees, and Tony officially announces that Spidey is now a member of the Avengers, making it feel like a membership ceremony. At the same time, the Guardians receive Thor's distress signal. After the jump, everyone is shocked, like a horror film's opening. Countless corpses and ship wreckage float in space, and Thor suddenly crashes into the windshield. Rocket's first thought: someone's playing the pothole game. Seeing Thor still alive, the gang can't help but think, Thor's a miracle. So, the Alliance lifts Thor onto the ship. Mantis senses his anger and sadness an emotional rollercoaster. To clarify, Mantis wakes Thor with her mind. After explaining, they learn Thanos' evil plan. A superhero meeting looms. Thor, Rocket, and Groot head to Nidavellir to find the Dwarven King to forge Thor's new weapon, while Star-Lord and the gang venture in, but by the time they arrive, it's too late. Thanos has beaten them to it and found the Collector first. Talk about being slow. Under Thanos' torment, the Collector stays silent. Destroy ignores Star-Lord, avenging his family. Heroes seek revenge swiftly. Thankfully, Mantis uses her mind powers to put Destroyer to sleep. What her finishing move. Just when everyone breathes a sigh of relief, Thanos' voice booms again just like a ghostly genius. Thanos has the Reality Stone, making everything an illusion. Star-Lord's weapon is a toy, forcing them to watch Thanos take Gamora. Then, Gamora sees her sister Nebula, who has literally been played like a poker card, seriously beaten up. Thanos tortures Nebula, threatening Gamora. Gamora, unable to bear her sister's pain, reluctantly IQ times her. Family ties run deep. Soon, the two arrive at Vormir, where the Guardian of the Soul Stone is none other than Red Skull from WW2, a classic horror film playing on. He tells Thanos to get the Soul Stone, he must sacrifice his beloved. Gamora laughs, knowing Thanos views lives as grass, wiping out humanity for his career. Unexpectedly, Thanos sheds tears, revealing that he always viewed Gamora as his own daughter, truly fatherly love. Then, in tears, he tosses Gamora down. Awakening, he holds the Soul Stone. Thanos now has 4 Infinity Stones, a star-eating monster. His next target is the Mind Stone on Vision's head. As Thor and the gang head to Nidavellir, Rocket gives Thor a mechanical eyeball, and without hesitation, Thor rips off his eye patch, popping it in. Rocket quips, "I'm not kidding." Soon, they arrive at the so-called Ice Factory of the universe, where almost all of Asgard's weapons are produced, but looking around, Nidavellir is in shambles. Suddenly, the Dwarven King pops up, knocking everyone down without rhyme or reason, until he spots Thor and eases up. It turns out not long ago, Thanos threatened the Dwarven King to make the Infinity Gauntlet, and the King thought cooperating would save his people. What a huge mistake. Little did he know, once Thanos got the gauntlet, he wiped out everyone and even destroyed the Dwarven King's hands, leaving him as the one-handed king. With Thor's convincing, the Dwarven King decides to forge a super weapon, but the machinery malfunctions due to age. Driven by desperation, Thor rushes headlong towards the core mechanism without hesitation, intending to dismantle the machinery with his bare hands alone. What a truly heroic endeavor. As energy bursts forth, piercing Thor, the Dwarven King frantically forges the axe. Stormbreaker is born in minutes. However, the Dwarven King can't find the axe handle, while Thor is now covered in burns after crashing down. Groot extends his arm to lend a hand, creating a divine artifact. Thus, Thor's other artifact, Stormbreaker, is officially born, prompting everyone present to congratulate him, feeling like it's a birthday celebration. Meanwhile, on Earth, Vision and Wanda are on a date when a spear pierces Vision. Thanos, Lackers, Proxima and Corvus heading for the Mind Stone. Seeing this, Wanda quickly casts magic to repel them, but before she can heal Vision's wounds, Proxima charges again, and chaos ensues. Wanda battles Corvus, while Vision takes on Proxima but soon finds himself at a disadvantage. With the stone at risk of being stolen, the fighting Wanda desperately shakes off Corvus, rushing to aid Vision, but he's completely out of the fight. But just as Wanda prepares for 2-on-1, a train passes by, a familiar figure appears. Captain catches Proxima's spear easily. Falcon and Black Widow join the battle. With Black Widow joining, the tide turns instantly, all as expected. Corvus and Proxima retreat, returning to the Avengers base. They meet General Rhodes, fired by the Secretary, and Black Widow's love banner. After discussion, Vision proposes destroying the Mind Stone on his head, making a heroic sacrifice. While only Wanda can destroy the stone, she clearly is going to agree. Thanos silently cheers her on, like a soldier waiting for deployment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for your support.